similar to last night, but not quite the same effect. But we got a goal to make it 3-1, and that ignited us. And from there on in, we kind of dominated the game. But the biggest, the turning of the game was the 5-on-3 that didn't score. We attempted 34 shots in the second period. They attempted 13, and they had a 5-on-3 situation. So I thought that was the biggest part of the game. I was happy for Rohiser. I thought he played well, and he played well as the game progressed. He had a couple of bad bounces, a bad turnover. Number 13 for, is it 13? Pick up the, turn the puck over in front of the goalie. Is it Grayson? Coyle had the puck. Sure. Yeah, that kid's a hockey player. He made it. He just kept after it. He came and hounded Charlie from behind. Charlie didn't know he was there, and he picked his pocket. My goalie didn't have a chance on that. My goalie didn't have a chance on the play where our defenseman threw it behind the net and hit something weird and bounced right back out. He didn't know what it was. I give him I really give him high marks for hanging in there after having a couple of bad, especially when you give up a goal at the end of the period like that. That could have been. So we come out and we kill off the 5-on-3, and then we get the goal. And Charlie kind of redeemed himself. Obviously, he played extremely well, and he gets the shot in and goal. We get a power play goal. We get a shot in and goal, and it was quite a. It was a good competitive night for us as far as coming back after being down 3-0. But we still got a long way to go to become a good, solid hockey team. But I certainly like what happened after we scored the first goal to make it 3-1. I like how hard we played, and I like how smart we played on this one. I thought all our defensemen played pretty well. I thought 13-5, 21-4 were great. I don't think 7-2 were bad, but I thought those 4 really played extremely well. And the guy that really jumped out at me tonight was Evan Rodriguez. I put him on the first line. I put him on the power play. He hasn't played the power play all year, and he looked terrific up there. I thought, we know he's an offensive player. He's a smart player. I didn't realize he was that feisty. And we put Holman back in the lineup and put him on the right wing instead of at center. I thought he gave us a good night on that third line. But the right, Corey Torino's getting goals and assists, and Niego's got 8 consecutive games he's scored a goal from last year. So he's obviously this is a huge one he got tonight.
So last night you go down 2-0, tonight 3-0. Kind of a disturbing trend to keep digging those holes. How would you explain what happened over the weekend?
I think it was completely different last night to tonight. I thought tonight it was a bounce here. It wasn't as if we were getting dominated. I thought in the second period last night they were taking it to us pretty good. So I wasn't concerned about. I told them in the first period, guys, a couple of bounces. I hate to tell you, it was 3-0. We haven't played that bad. Just go out and play harder. I didn't have that conversation I had the night before at the end of the second period up at UMass. So I was pleased that he knows their boys and they kept competing. It's hard to keep competing out there.
This is hardly the first time you guys have come back against UMass than last night. I mean, is there something you see within that they just can't put the whole game together?
It's easy to coach somebody else's team. We haven't put 60 minutes together either, and we had that problem a lot last year too. I think we both are very similar type of teams, and we were very, very young last year. We're starting to feel ourselves, our sophomores. I mean, it was almost identical type of teams last year as far as freshman and sophomore class, huge freshman and sophomore classes. And now we've got sophomore and junior classes. I still believe UMass Amherst will be a playoff team in the league and a real good team in the league. They're a hard team to play against. Their goaltending, both nights played pretty well. I don't think you could fault them. And with 2 freshman goalies, as long as they stand up on, I think they're going to be a team. In the preseason poll, I picked them. I couldn't believe they were picked as low as they were, given how they came on last year. So I think UMass will be a team.